Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, it is another Sunday, which means another episode of Blitzvillage. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week and weekend. Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. And without further ado, let's get rocking, let's get rolling. Of course, today is episode number 49, which means next week's episode is going to be definitely a special one as we do the Blitzvillage showcase for episode 50. Plus, of course, don't forget, there will be 10 people featured on next week's episodes for submissions. Of course, today we're going to be completing our hospital here. We will get to that in just a moment. But speaking of submissions, it is time to feature your submissions for this week. Now, of course, if you want to be featured on any episode, including next week's Blitzvillage episode number 50, you can definitely send in your submissions over on Twitter, which is, of course, twitter.com/Blitzwinger, or tweet at me at Blitzwinger, tweet your images, and then of course you will be featured on an upcoming episode at some point down the line. So without further ado, let's get rocking and rolling. Today, of course, we've got 3 different submissions. First off, we've got Hershey Gamer. Is that her? Yeah, it is. Hershey Gamer. I thought I misspelled it. Okay, Hershey Gamer, who sends in, he or she sends in a pie, or sorry, not a pie, a cake. The pie is a lie. The cake is not in this case because it's a pixel art, a giant cake. Oh my goodness, that looks delicious. Nom 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 nom. I could definitely devour that in no time indeed. So that looks quite good indeedios. Next up after that, however, we've also got Matthew Spencer. Speaking of pixel art, he or she sends, or he, sorry Matthew, sorry, that's most likely a male. He sends in a superhero symbol set. Now, we have had before people send in a Spider-Man logo. We have had people send in Batman logo. This is a whole set of superhero logos. Very cool looking. Kind of makes me think that it'd be kind of cool to do like a little area somewhere in Blitzvillage where we could do almost like kind of Hall of Justice or something, where we could do, let's say, all the Justice League logos, or an area where we could do something for the Avengers and have all the Avengers logos. Something like that would be definitely something that I would consider for an episode down the line. And finally, to tie today's showcases up, it is the one and only Ty McLeod, who sends in a mushroom house. And that thing looks incredibly complex. Very cool. It looks like it's got like these tunnels built in, and it just looks really, really intricate. Definitely a very, very unique design. I would say that 100%. I definitely enjoyed seeing that, so thank you so very much for sharing that. But, however, now without further ado, let's dive into the hospital. Here we go, guys. Alrighty, guys, we are ready to rock. My apologies about that cut there. Honestly, you might hear, obviously, my nose, I sound kind of stuffy. It's because I've been having allergies, and I'm trying not to take the medication for it so that I don't have to put more chemicals in my body, and yeah, so sorry about that. And if I pause at any point, it's just to basically pause before I sneeze or something like that. So that being said, let's get rocking, let's get rolling. Today we shall complete the hospital. So luckily you guys did like the idea of having the additional entrance over on this side. I think most of you guys said that that would be cool, so that, for example, this side would be the entrance that, let's say, the ambulances come through, right? Okay, whoops. There we go. And then that other entrance is kind of like the front entrance of the hospital. So I think that that's definitely a cool idea. And I think that would work out really nicely. So we're going to go ahead and extend this platform now. Whoa, come on. Extend the platform, I tell ya. I tell you, you extend the platform, then you will do it. You will do it now. Get down. Get to the chopper. I don't know why I have to go into Arnold Schwarzenegger, but still. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we got our torches in place, looking pretty nice. And let's get to the builds, shall we? So, you guys did like the idea of having the chamber of water, which will be basically kind of a way to help burning zombies and skeletons and other mobs. So, that's what we shall try to attempt to do here. So, let's see. I'm wondering if we just built it out like this. I've never actually tried. Okay, wait. So we're going to need to actually elevate this a little bit higher. So let's see. Okay, for now, let me just put this in here, just so things don't get crazy. And we're going to get ourselves a bucket of water. And then we will place the bucket of water in here. Like so. So, now I want to try something absolutely crazy, and I'm sure it's not going to work, but I'm going to give it a go. which is to basically, where is it? That's not it. Where? What is this? Oh, do I have my texture pack on? Yes, I do. Sorry about that, guys. Things were looking probably a little weird. There we go. Now that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so we need our door. So let's see, a wooden door. I wonder if a wooden door would even work. So we need, for the door, typically, what? 2 blocks, right? Okay, so if I did this quickly... Ooh, that's awesome. Okay, so that works out. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, there we go. That's scary. So you just open the door, you walk on in. Wait, you walk on in. Oh, that helps you, and then you walk out. That's pretty crazy. That's a good idea. I like it. I like that idea. I think that's going to be sweet. So I'm wondering, should I put another water source here? No! No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. Oh, God. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That was very silly. Now we can't walk through. I'm going to need an empty bucket. Let's see if I just took that water away. Okay, perfect. Now that works. So that will be one region, basically one area that will be assisting people. I think that's a pretty lovely area indeed. So then we're going to need like a front desk type thing. Let's see. How do we do that? We could do... I guess we could do that. That wouldn't be too bad. I'm going to grab some books. I'm going to use the books as a table. So first off, we're going to have a waiting area here. Where you have to wait as you walk in. There we go. Right? That seems fair. Okay, then we're going to put this as a big kind of desk, front desk. Got a lot of magazines so that while you're waiting, you could be helped. I guess this would be more of a clinic than a hospital, because a hospital wouldn't be like, hey, yeah, just sit over there and wait for hours while we not help you. Even though I know that that's typically what you would be doing in a ER, is like you wait for hours and hours to be served, unless you have if you have a critical situation. They'll literally make you sit there for hours, which kind of stinks, but hey. I guess you got to serve the people who are in a lot more health danger. So that makes sense, in my opinion. Technically, this would burn the books, but hey, it's our only good light resource that is available to us. So that is done. That is definitely done, Dugan. So now let's see. I'm kind of just trying to decide whether or not I want to make this like just separate rooms, right? So it would be like this. And then it would be like, hey, go into that side of the room where you will be assisted with your burns or something like that, right? So let's see. If I did this, we should be able to walk through that. Put a door in. Bam! You can walk through. Ooh, we could have a little desk here. There we go. As if that's the doctor's desk, right? The office little thing. There we go. That's good. I like that. That works really well. Okay, so now what else can we assemble here? Let's see. So, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think what else we should put into here. I'm kind of almost thinking, should we put double doors over here? That would make a little more sense, no? But bam! They crash into like, come on, help us! Something like that. Makes me think of that ER TV show that my mom used to watch all the time. That would freak me out because it was like so violent sometimes in terms of like the stuff they would show. I was like, no, don't watch that. That is scary stuff. Do not watch it. Okay, so let's see. I guess we could do we do something in the corner here? That's what I'm wondering. We could do another, let me think. Maybe something that turns you from a zombie to a regular person. I don't know how we would fit that in there. Let's see. This would be a very small office. It's basically a tunnel. You just walk in, and you're not a creeper or a zombie. That's pretty cool, actually. So let's do that. We need to figure out what to put in there, though. That would be kind of smart. Okay, I think what would be kind of cool is if we put this, right? Then in here, you put a chest. Where's the chest? Where is the chest? Is the chest? I can't remember. There it is. There is the chest. Why are you hiding from me, chest? Please. Please do not do such a thing. Okay, very good. So that's working. Now I just need these. Spawn villagers. There we go. 64 of those. I'm going to put that over here. And there we go. Get it? You're just going to spawn a villager in here. Which is pretty cool. So, there you go. Bam. Zombie healing station. Fully assembled. Bam. Nothing too complicated. There we go. Okay, so, now that that's done, let's see. What do we do around here? We do have a lot of room back here. Because we could just go ahead and, like, basically close this off, for example, like so, right? So that makes sense. And I'm wondering, do we want to put a door here, maybe? And then extend that? No, that's okay. Or maybe we do. I kind of like the way that looks, actually. So you could be kind of like, bam, walk through. It's like, yes, please go to the right. And then on this side, you could be, please go to the left. We'll just put that right there. Bam! Okay, I think that works. I think that works actually pretty good. Alrighty, so now we've got another room that we're going to build out, which is going to be, oh, whoops, right here's. So this is going to be one big room. Here we go. There we are. That's one. And then the other will be right here, I think. Would that make sense? If we put the door right here, would that look decent? Okay, it does. Okay, very nice. I'm definitely happy with that result. So we're going to close that off right there. That closes there. And there we go. That will be another room. Sweet. Okay, good. We're making progress, that's for sure. Things are certainly looking better. And things are looking up, so to speak. Okay, so in this room, what we could do is, where's that giant painting? I mean, not giant painting. The regular painting, but we could put up the, that's not it. There it is. Okay, you know that big skeleton painting? That's not it. That's not it either. That's not it. That's not it. Come on, I want the giant one. Nope. 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 Oh, there we go. That is the one that I want, but I want it to be over here. Come on, please appear. It's like it's cycling. Oh, ooh. Come on. Any minute now, we're gonna get it, guys. We're gonna get it. No, we're not. Oh, come on. What is going on? It's like we're getting every single painting except the one that actually we want. Look at this. It really is like that. What? This is so weird. Come on, where's the skeleton painting? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I can't get this. What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna give it 5 more clicks. 5, 4, 3. Oh, we got it. Bam! That's awesome. Okay, so now... Oh, whoops. Now let's break the wall, because that's something that we want to do. Not really. Okay, come on. Oh, I keep pressing too quickly. I get too excited. I'm like, come on, go, 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 go. It's like I'm too into it. I gotta relax here. Relax. Oh, I had it. I had it, and it looked so nice. I had it. I had it. I had it. I had it. We had it right there. Ay, caramba. What was I thinking? Why did I click off? What was I thinking? I was not thinking. Okay, so let's see. Come on. I can't get this to work. What is going on? Come on. Any minute now. Why do we get that shawarma picture? Ay, caramba, what am I doing? What am I doing? I keep taking that stuff down. That's not smart. How many times did I do that? Okay, this is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I break it again, of course. Okay, so whatever big picture we get next, that's the one we're keeping. The one that is 2 blocks by 2 blocks. 4 blocks in total. Okay, that's the one we're keeping. Alrighty, so basically what I thought this area could be is kind of like the general physician in terms of the person that would come by and like you would go to this person and they would kind of give you your condition and everything. But then again, if you're on fire and you're burning, guess what? We know where to send you right off the bat. Go over here, boom, take a nice little cool dip, boom, you come out, you get treated, and you're done for, and you're good. And you can be back to partying or whatever it is you were doing before. So that would be good. So in order to do that, why don't we actually have like a little desk here, right? So this will be... I don't like that actually. That looks kind of bad. So where's our typical desk that we use, remember? The now I actually know one thing I forgot to say. I know some people who use the oh, that would be a really cool idea actually. We grab the pistons, right? So let's say no. That's not what we need. We need it to be elevated like that. Now, do we just put a lever? I don't know how. Let's see if this would work. Okay, perfect. There we go. So you could kind of elevate the person. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. But I know people who use this as a desk. So basically what they would do is they would put this. No. They would put this. There. So that's a desk. And that's a pretty cool idea as well. I actually kind of like that. That's pretty cool. We'll keep that as well. That's kind of cool. So, then we could make a bigger bed actually here. So you could be kind of double evaluations there, or maybe not. I'm just trying to see what else we would want to... Maybe we could put a couple more bookshelves here. That kind of works nice. Just to fill out the office a little, because it is looking a little bit empty. So let's just fill it out a bit. Okay, so that looks good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the way that that's turned out. And then over here, actually, while we were assembling that, I came up with the idea, why don't we make this area? And, okay, wait, did that work? No? Okay, what will that work? Oh, nope. It'll work once. Can you stand over that? Yeah, you can. Okay, very nice. So, we could make this kind of like the eye doctor. I know typically a hospital wouldn't have an eye doctor. Like, you would have a pediatrician and something like that. But I feel like it's not... Like, I can't build out a particularly... Oh, this is a pediatrician office. Or this is a... I don't know... physical therapy office or something like that. Like, this is a general hospital, I mean general doctor type area. Then we've got our little treatment area. We've got another treatment area. Then right here we could have like an eye doctor, and what we could do is we could put like the different paintings. Well, that's not really appropriate. And ask as if that's letters, and we could do... Ooh, actually, wait, I have an idea. It might not be a good idea, but we'll try it. Where's the signs? There they are. So what if we did this and we wrote A, B, C, D, E, F, F, G, right? Then the next one we do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then I can't make it any tinier. So we could do like, oh, I know what we could do. We could make it like as if it's gotten so tiny that it's... There. Haha! You see that? So that will basically taste your... I don't like the way that that looks, actually. So what we could do better would be probably is just to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Right? Then the one down that is going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And then the one below that could be... Oh, whoops. Nobody can read it. Imagine if somebody walks into the doctor's office and they're like, that's just dots. Nobody's ever going to be able to read that. It's impossible to read. Nobody's got perfect eyesight, I guess, according to this doctor, which is kind of funny. Okay, I kind of like having the double... Whoa! It's a terrifyingly huge picture. Good God, that was crazy. Did you see how big that was? That was insane. That was very, very crazy. Okay, so we're going to just put... No, small, small. Okay, there we go. No, small. Small. I said small! No! What's wrong? Oh no! It's stuck! Okay, I'm where? Okay, good. Nope, not good. Nope. 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 Yeah. Okay, there we are. So there you go. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That's pretty sweet. And then we'll light that up so that the signs are nice and clear. So you would walk in here, stand over here, and then you would read them off. And it's like, oh, there you go. Good job. You know, that works pretty well. And we could actually have another one, another testing area here for maybe like close sight, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then how do I make them smaller? I don't know how to make numbers smaller. It could be like 1, 2, 3. Oh, it could be like a different type, like this, right? 4. And then here we would go 5, 6, 7. Something like that. Bam. There you go. That's pretty cool. There we are. That's done as well. So there you go, guys. This will conclude the hospital tour. And this will, of course, also conclude episode number 49 of Blitzvillage. We have finished the hospital, so now we've got a working hospital. We've got a working police station, which means that we still need to get to work on a fire station. We'll get that done eventually. However, next week's episode is, of course, going to be absolutely bonanzas because it's the 50th episode spectacular where I will have Gamer on and I'll showcase the entire Blitzvillage to him and to all of you that maybe have missed some episodes or something. You might have missed out on something. You will get to tune in and check out the entire village fully up to this point. Very, very exciting stuff indeed. And I'm very, very excited to share all that. Of course, it should be quite fun in videos. We got plenty of different things, plenty of different elements and places to discover and showcase, so that should be fun. Of course, don't forget to send in your awesome submissions. There will be 10 people that will be featured on episode 50. I've already got 4 people selected, so of course there are still 6 available slots available, so definitely available slots available, that makes sense. Available slots still left, so of course definitely keep sending in your submissions. And of course, guys, as I always say, if you enjoyed this episode of Blitzvillage and you want to see more, please smash that like button. That would really help me out a ton. Share the video with your family and friends, favorite the videos as well, and of course I will catch you guys next Sunday with another episode of Blitzvillage. Have a fantastic day, guys, and I will see you later, alligators. Bye bye.